Hello everyone. Welcome to Sunday afternoon here on Highwire Improv. We are, nearing the end of season 6. It's remarkable. We're on week 11 of our 12-week season. We've got some wonderful programming for you today. This afternoon we have Naked Ramen followed by Trash Kingdom, and this evening we have our weekly Sunday Open Jam, and we have Dolly Lana and Aunt Bernadette and Aunt Shirley's Excellent Adventure. Super excited, great run of shows. We're going to get started in just a moment. I will say, if you are interested in season 7 info, the schedule is going to be coming out in the next few days. So if you're not already following us on Facebook or Instagram, go check those out because they are going to contain all the information you want to have. We're going to be finishing up this season next week, take a week off, and then we'll be back in May for season 7, which we're super excited about. But not as excited about this as we are about this next hour here. It's going to be really fun. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful folks in Naked Ramen.
Hello everyone, hello. We are Naked Ramen. I'm Kate Bell and I am calling in from London, England. Would everyone else like to introduce themselves and where they're calling from?
I'm Amanda and I am calling in from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada.
And I'm Roxy, I'm calling in from Virginia.
I'm Sonia and I'm calling in from Boise, Idaho.
That's right. So we are truly almost international. Yes, not everyone could be with us tonight. This is a section of our group. And what we wanted to do for you, some of you may have seen us do improv, and that's a lot of what we do is improv, and we improvise together as well. But what Naked Ramen really concentrates on is writing sketch comedy. Now, we obviously are inspired by our other groups and things that we do, and we improv and get inspired by an idea, and then we write stuff. We also just have ideas for sketches and write them, and then we all come together and we might be like, okay, let's do a show that is Halloween based, which we did in October. And then we all went off and kind of wrote sketches that were Halloween based and came back and all shared those with each other. And we're really great at then kind of going, oh, maybe you could change this, maybe this is a good idea. And we're all work so well together with like punching up ideas and like inspiration for other things. And then as soon as we've read our stuff out and someone goes, oh, you could, everyone's like, oh my God, yeah, and you could do this and you could do that and you could do that, and we're all like, we're all so good and everyone's so funny and talented. So we just decided, why don't we share some of those sketches with you, but not in a kind of like here's a show. We wanted to kind of do it in a rehearsed reading / workshopy way, where we will read a variety of our sketches and share with you what we wrote them for and our thoughts behind them, etc. So that's what we're going to do, and then you'll see most of us coming back afterwards to do improv with Trash Kingdom as well. So you got the best of all worlds with us tonight, and I'm sure we will be improvising our way through these sketches. So yes, so these are sketches that we've all written and performed. We've done one show where we performed that online, and then we're kind of like working towards other shows, but yeah, we've got lots of great sketches and we want to share some with you. So I will stop rambling on.
I'm going to add one thing to that.
Amanda, do it.
Yeah. We're also going to be appearing in the Sketchy Sketch Show podcast, I think next week, but it'll be on our socials, so kind of keep an eye out for that on our Instagram.
Because we might be showing you a bit of a sneaky preview of some of that stuff as well. So yes, get excited. So first of all, I believe that The first sketch that we are going to show you and share with you is me. Is it? It's me. Okay. It's one that I wrote, and it's called Skin Deep. And I was inspired by when you go to the shopping mall and there's always that person who's like, would you like to try this? Would you like to? And like, someone who's just like, spray the perfume or try your thing. And you're just like, oh my God. And I love the idea of the ridiculousness of some of the things that people are selling and the things that are trying to be sold to you these days. So that's what's inspired this. So there's just 2 characters in it, and I will be playing one. And Amanda, are you gonna play
The woman.
The woman? Okay. Right, let me just get my script up. Oh, hang on. Okay. So there is stage directions in this one. Sonia, could you just read have you got it up, Sonia, so to speak?
1 minute.
I can. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Mhm. Okay. So this is Skin Deep by Kate Bell.
Yes, that's the one.
Interior shopping mall beauty stand. An over made up lady stands by her beauty stand talking at passersby. Nobody is stopping.
Ladies, try our 3-step beauty regime. 1, 2, 3. Madam, can I interest you in this 3-step? Can I interest you in the 3-step beauty bundle? No. Okay. Madam, transform your skin in these 3 easy steps.
Oh, go on then. Why not? I've got 5 minutes. I like the sound of just the 3 steps, keeping it simple.
Yeah. Okay.
She bends down behind the counter and takes out a big cardboard box and empties its contents out on the platform.
Step 1, you're going to deal with the stabilized retinoids. You're going to prep with this. You're going to pre-cleanse with this, and you're going to cleanse. Then you'll buff and exfoliate, tone, massage in some of the essence, and then some ampoule, and then apply the mask, then the eye cream, then the emulsifier, and then finish off by applying the sleeping pack. Okay?
Hello, hang on. You said there were 3 steps. Now, that's clearly not 3 steps.
No, silly Billy, of course not. That was just step 1. Okay, next we have...
She bends down again and picks up a shoebox-sized box and opens it.
Oh, God, here we go. Okay, so step 2. We start with a spruz of the fulvic acid, which was the high hydrating anti-aging ingredient. And then there's the antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory ingredients like Vavavoom vitamin C, vitamin Easy Now E, and cocksucking coenzyme Q10, which are network antioxidants shown to synergistically enhance the power of one another.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost.
Of course you are, you silly sausage, because I haven't finished yet, silly sausage. Next, for instant results with its wrinkle-ridding properties, smooth on the snake serum, followed by a squish of the dragon's blood gel mist, and then finally step 3.
Bloody hell, what's step 3?
Cement. The end.
Yay.
So there we go. There's a nice silly sketch all about all the ridiculous things that we're meant to believe are in these things and that are meant to make us look so much younger. We need to actually find the perfect one still yet. So thank you very much, ladies. And then the next one is me. And this is Head in a Box. Now, Head in a Box was written for our Halloween show. Yes, and the idea was this head in the box was a bit of a kind of the equivalent of like a failed or like a resting actor that's only kind of wheeled out certain occasions. So that was the thinking behind this one. So Head in a Box. Hi now, for all of you that don't know me, I'm Helen, the Severed Head, and for all my fans out there, yes, it's me, Helen, aka hashtag Head in a Box. I've come on to do this Insta Live today because I wanted to use the platform to remind people that I'm still here, alive and available for work. Now, people always say to me, "Oh, you must love Halloween, Helen. You must be so busy." Yes, well, that's the problem. Normally, this is the best time of the year for us severed heads. We make all of our best money around Halloween. Usually, it's like Santa lookalikes capitalising on Christmas, you know. But for us, so many things have got in the way, you know, of us making a living, and many things have got in the way, you know, and there's only so much resting us severed heads need to do, you know. So, I mean, you probably best know me from my most famous role as the head in a box stunt double for Gwyneth Paltrow in the film Seven in 1995. I managed to dine out on that for years, and I'd be asked to every severed head and movie convention there was, and then, well, Kevin Spacey ruined that for everyone, you know. Anyway, so nobody wants to know now, you know. Plus, there's always a new, young and freshly severed beauty poised and ready, waiting to get ahead in the game. Of course, the pandemic has meant that Halloween was largely under celebrated last year. So, as the UK's leading severed head in a box Halloween party host and entertainer, you can imagine that my diary has been as empty as a pub in quarantine. Nobody's interested. Now, I'm of course very grateful for a few bits of voiceover work that has come in, you know, and I've been forced to set up a home studio. Well, you know, it's actually just some curtain poles and an old duvet, but you know, it works. So, yeah, hashtag grateful. But you know, that work can be quite sporadic. So I found OnlyFans to be a godsend recently because my fans love my very specific content, shall we say. You know who you are. Yes, you do. I've actually just bought a new Philip Tracy hat with the last 2 months' earnings. Yes. Imagine that. Something that's also been great about the pandemic is Zoom. You know, I've been so lucky to be able to speak to all my other severed head mates using my laptop. There's Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard over at the Tower of London, Macbeth in Scotland, and my old mate Brian over in LA, who was the double for the Milky Meltdown severed head in Ridley Scott's Alien. Oh, and the Zoom dating has been great in the pandemic too, because with the virtual background, a close-up and a camera angle with a Snapchat filter, nobody knew I was just a talking severed head, you see. I could be whoever I wanted to be, you know, no judgment, no film reference jokes. Anyway, I better go because I've got to finish off the last chapter of my self-help book for entrepreneurial misfits. It's called How to Get Ahead in Business. Thanks to the 3 people who've tuned in to my Insta Live today. Don't forget, I'll be back on here next week with my new live streaming 30-minute workout, hashtag head in a boxercise. See you then.
Yay. That was so fun. I love when I can get all the references across the pond and everywhere. I'm just like, I know what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about.
Yes. International, we are international. Brilliant. So next we have Roxy,
Yes.
a sketch that she wrote. So over to Roxy.
Thank you so much. Yes, I have a sketch I wrote for our Halloween sketch called Yes to the Forever Rest. And it's just a spoof on say yes to the dress, but a little spooky element to it, and I just came up with it when I was watching trash TV. That's how this came about. And so I will read Tansy. If I could get Amanda to read man and Sonia to read woman.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is it the PDF or the other one?
They're both the same. I think it's a PDF. It's a PDF. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I also have not formatted this correctly. It's still everybody gives me suggestions.
No one knows
Listen,
that. They can't see it.
I know they don't, but I'm just letting you guys know, if you get trapped up on words, it's because that's my fault. I haven't fixed anything. Okay.
Noted.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, welcome to Coppenfeld. How may I help you?
Hello. Yes, we are taking the next step in our relationship and looking for our final resting beds.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to you both. That is such a big commitment. You've come to the right place. I'm the best coffin consultant in the city.
Thank you. I have been with this beautiful woman for 5 years now. I woke up today thinking today is the day that I ask her to lay next to me for the rest of our lives. And she said yes.
You came highly recommended to us by our good friends, Darren and Kristen Whittock, who came in here last month.
Excellent. I do remember that couple. They came in here very nervous and hesitant, but left with so much life and love in their eyes when they found their forever beds. Let me ask you, do you know what shape and cut you're interested in?
From a young age, I've always loved the cut of a traditional six-sided box. Both sets of my grandparents had them. My parents will have the same, and I will be proud to carry on this generational tradition.
Whatever my baby wants, my baby gets. I just love her to death.
We just want to make sure the type of wood doesn't come from deforested land. We saw the documentary Bloodwood, and it made us so angry and sad. Entire ecosystems are being displaced and murdered over non-renewable resources.
I can tell you both are bleeding hearts. I have the perfect casket made out of bamboo, which is a renewable resource, so you can rest in peace knowing your carbon footprint will die when you all do.
Well, that sounds perfect for our way of living, Trevor. We are also interested in an adjustable sleep number model, as well as temperature control settings that adjust seasonally. I have chronic back pain, so I can't lay in the same position forever.
I understand completely. You don't want to turn into a stiff overnight. Good news. All of our models can be fitted with a Tempur-Pedic memory foam, so you can rest comfortably and uninterrupted on your big day and beyond.
The other consideration we have is the beer setting. This is where I want heads to roll. I'll be damned if the Whitlocks have a nicer setting than ours.
The Cadillac says, my one and only death tray. Your infinity case is right here in this showroom. Would you like to try one on for size?
Would that be okay?
Absolutely. Like I say, you only die once. It's eternal. So, how you both feeling in it?
Trevor, I feel like I've died and gone to heaven.
I love it so much. I'm going to get busy dying.
Okay. Moment of truth. Are you both saying yes to your forever rest?
Yes.
And end scene.
Yes, I love that. I love the just that flip, and that's what's so good in comedy as well, where it's like everyone gets it because it's like an idea, and then everyone gets straight away that's flipped to something that, so it's like obviously we're talking marriage, but it's flipped to and like the dress, and it's flipped to death. You're coughing. So it's just like the funniest things as well as like literally a very well-known situation or something everyone can relate to and just flipping it. So it's a brilliant idea, really fun, that one. Well done, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then next, I think we have
It's still me, y'all. It's still me. It's
Oh,
still
is
me with
it?
my monologue. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Good. You can take over, Roxy, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing.
No,
Okay.
you are great. You're fantastic. So this is also the monologue I did for our Halloween show, and here we go. It's called Awareness. Hey, I'm Travis. I'm a recovering big bad wolf. I was the biggest, baddest boy back in my day. But by the end of the night, I always knew I wanted to be more than just a bully. That's why I started attending meetings. I must admit, I did some things I'm not proud of. That's not an excuse or nothing, but I just want you to know I take responsibility and accountability for my past. Blowing down the houses of them pigs was a jerk move. Jamie, Shorty, Jackie, I'm sorry. I hear you three are free range now, sharing a co-op in Vermont. Congratulations. Houses are too expensive to rent, especially in the city. So we got city oinks trying to be country ham. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. I got COPD now from how hard I used to huff and puff. Got to carry this old inhaler. Karma does turn around and bite you, but only if you both consent. I remember I would turn around to bite. That's not the line. I remember I would turn around and just dog growl at all the bitches that passed. Oh, sorry. Dogs. Old habits die hard. To those 1 million, I say I'm truly sorry for harassing you. Wolves can do everything a werewolf can. You all should be in charge of government. My coat isn't as thick as it used to be. Keeps blowing out, shedding more and more every day. So I got bald patches on my head, back, and belly. New skin tags appear every time I roll over out of bed. And don't get me started on all the medications. Flea, tick, heartworm, Rimadyl, chocolate. The last one's for blockage. It's not a pretty sight. Muscle mandates make me morose due to the stigma of being a werewolf, so I'm more of a lone wolf these days. I don't mind though. I can't even imagine dating this late in my lifespan. I pee every time I howl, and I used to pride myself in knowing I could make the man on the moon smile. I even used to take off my collar for unique exposure.
No.
Oh no, I was worried it was me.
Oh, I know.
No.
The
Oh
werewolf
no.
has been turned.
Ow.
We could just literally just watch the frozen picture of Roxy.
And then read out the lines.
Oh yeah, we can read out the line. Roxy, oh no,
Aw.
she's well and truly.
Oh, I love that. I just love that character so much too.
Yeah. Should we come back and discuss it?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, who's got it open? Has anyone got it open to finish off the
Let's see here.
lines?
I couldn't find it in the folder.
Oh, let's come back because now everyone's literally watching a black screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Do you know what? I don't know. I feel like, did I make that happen? Because I was like, oh, what if one of us drops off like mid sketch?
No,
And it
I
wasn't
think
even mid sketch, it was mid monologue.
it was a full moon last night, y'all. So
That explains a lot,
that
actually.
explains it.
Oh my God, that really
Yeah.
does, doesn't it? About a crazy week. And also, wasn't it a pink moon as well?
Well, there you go.
Because so a kid that I know said it was like, have you, and they live like, you know, in the UK but further away, and they went, have you got the pink moon as well? And it was like, oh well, it's like the same moon, but then it was like I did have to look out the, yeah, because it's meant to be pink. So like my natural instinct was to go, was your moon pink last?
I went outside after it had gotten dark and I completely forgot it was full, but I looked outside and it was just huge. It wasn't, we didn't get like a lot of the pink hue, but it was just a massive full moon.
Yeah,
Oh.
like in the movies where it's like so big and you're like, that's not real, it never looks like that. But you had that.
Yes, that was exactly, and it had been cloudy all day, so it finally parted.
Emerged.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've lost Roxy, but hopefully we're going to get her back. So we could move on. Well, basically, yeah, like that's such a good
She's back.
here she comes. Well, okay,
Aw.
then we'll hold off. I mean, you know, she's lost momentum a bit with the end punchlines of I just come in and say that now.
There she is.
I don't know what happened. I
Aw.
don't know what happened.
It was a really
but-
good wolf freeze though. You were like that,
Yeah.
and then it froze. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Just stay tuned, y'all. You might hear the end of that someday. And also, our shows are recorded and they're on our website, on our page website. Look at me. I don't know.
Our website that we've just made tonight.
Thanks
Yeah.
via Facebook.
Yeah, go back. It's the only one in there thus far. So
Brilliant. Well done, Roxy. We're glad to have you back. But what you did most of it, and yeah, it was very fun, very good, great. Thank you. Okay, who is next? Because I'm clearly
I think it's me.
Yeah, it is you.
Service with a smile.
Yeah, so this is your monologue, yeah?
It is. I wrote it for Sarah Smallwood Parsons' class at the UCB. Well, not through the. Anyway, yes, I wrote it for a characters class. It was a character that I thought was really fun, and I'm excited to show everyone.
Yeah.
yay.
Mrs. Gray, my condolences. I hope everything is as you'd imagined it. You have impeccable taste. Your husband would have been so proud. It's just, well, I managed to track down the birds of paradise you requested, and it was no simple feat. You hadn't mentioned them, so I just want to make sure that they were exactly what you hoped for. Here at Fisher and Burns Funeral Palace, we aim to please. Of course, a lot on your mind. I completely understand. But you lack the flowers. Great. And you'd be willing to say that in a customer comment card? I happen to have one right here, if you don't mind quickly jotting that down while we're speaking of it. Oh dear. I'll have to grab another one. My pen won't write over your tears. Okay. Would you say, regarding my attention to detail, you were satisfied, mostly satisfied, neutral, unsatisfied, or deeply unsatisfied? Great. And now, in regards to my customer service, would you say you were satisfied? So, of course. We can do this later. It's just, I kind of feel it hanging over both of our heads, and there are only a few more questions. You're absolutely right, Miss Gray. My timing is terrible. We do have LinkedIn, Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok if you'd like to give us a shout out after the service. And don't forget to tag us in your photos. Hashtag FMB Funeral Palace. If you had to describe how I handled that difficult situation, would you say it was mostly satisfactory or no? I wasn't trying to continue filling out the comment card. Sometimes I'm by myself so much that I sort of forget how to talk to people. Come with me and let's see your husband's corpse. Doesn't he look so lifelike? Did you notice how I matched the eyeshadow to his pocket square? People think there's no art in making up a client, but it's actually a very nuanced process. Isn't his makeup lifelike and satisfactory? Or, I mean, if you feel inclined to leave us a Yelp review right now, I can wait. See, now we can both relax. 3 stars? Well, I guess there's just no pleasing some people. And scene.
Love that. Just again, the flip of like something so serious, and then you've got someone like just trying to like, you know, make it so shallow. It's brilliant. Such a good character.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, I can just see her just like at the doorway, just like trying like to like, oh, did you want to see your husband's corpse? I'm sorry. But she's still like,
yeah. Yeah. But
like
I love like you're
you're
doing all of that and you're just kind of, but you still manage to be likable even though you're doing that. And it's like that, you've always got to kind of have, it's either got to be someone who's so the other way of someone's like, oh my God, like who is this person? But then you made her really human when she said like, oh, I don't really get to talk to many people. So like I've forgotten how to talk to people. And then you go, oh, bless her. That's why she's extra like, hi. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hi, your husband just died. Brilliant.
someone else to fill out my review.
Exactly. So next is Hello Young Lovers.
Tis I again. Tis. Yeah, this one it's a take on modern relationships, and I think that's all I'm really going to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just modern love.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. Sonia, would you mind being Veronica? And Barry, would you be able to read the stage directions for Hello Young Lovers?
Yes, I will need the script, however.
It should have come through your email. Let me just double check if I didn't.
I think I got the last one instead.
It should have been both attached.
Yeah, I mean, intervention and funeral director.
I see what I did there. 1 second here.
No problem.
This was really just to test whether you were paying attention, Barry, and actually listening to us. You hadn't gone off for like a long bath or something while we were
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not what I do on Sunday afternoon shows. Sunday evening shows, there's bath time.
Oh,
okay.
that's the best time for a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also an advertisement for the speed of the free Gmail service because
Yeah.
Google is somebody who needs more help.
Oh.
Okay, friends, now how do I download something to put it back into the... Oh my goodness, this is silly.
Uh-oh. Well,
We can do maybe a different one while I figure that out.
yeah, we could do that. Sonia, why don't you do you want to do your monologue?
Let's do
Or
it.
with yeah, good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Over to Sonia.
Thank you,
Great.
T.
So this was another one for our Halloween show, and I wrote it being inspired by everything that was going on in the world and realizing the scariest thing wasn't so much the supernatural anymore, but reality. So that is my inspiration. Please enjoy. Oh, David. David. As my agent for over 600 years, you have to recognize this gig is terrible. Ghost number 4 in the Cincinnati production of Casper. You know my talents are above this. They don't even have the budget for real hair and makeup. I'm barely pale enough. It's like someone could walk right through me. If I'm being honest, these gigs aren't lifting me up like they used to. I used to feel alive, floating around, saying boo at every corner, wailing in an ancient castle for 5 hours. Oh, David, those were the days. And I was good at it. I was talented. You remember. I used to toss a shoe, slam a door shut, and it was guaranteed to make a living one jump. Now, the living ones jump at every turn to dodge volleys of unmasked saliva. What an eternal snooze fest. Something has changed. The living aren't afraid of ghosts like they used to be. In the good old days, I'd put on a white sheet, float out of a closet, wailing, ooh. I looked grand. I sent small living beings running and screaming. Oh, the sleepless nights I was responsible for. Now, the livings never sleep because they're worried about whether or not they'll have reproductive rights in the morning. Kill me now. Haunting people for a living isn't the same. I can sit in an attic, make all the racket I want, but no one can hear me over the sound of their democracy shattering. I'm dying over here, David. Oh. Remember when I could turn all heads with my hit song? Oh, fine, if you insist. I'll sing a few verses. Here we go, a ghosting so fair to be seen. Here we go, a ghosting on this Hallows Eve. The ghouls and ghosts, the banshees and bats will all come to you. And joy to your haunts and to your haunts too. We wish you a happy haunting. Anyway, I guess I should get to the reason I came to see you. I'm leaving, David. No. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I'll stay on for 2 more weeks and then I'm off to Hollywood. There's a part in the Poltergeist sequel that I've been called up for. If I'm being honest, it's the living who scare me. The end.
Very good. Very good. I loved. Obviously, we're not doing costume. Really, that we're not. Sonia just happened to have some glasses and a scarf,
Just
but
like,
her,
just
Playing around.
her actual hair and makeup for when we did the Halloween show was really funny because she did have this like short wig and she was just like very theatrical. Yeah, it's really funny.
it was
Really
fun.
funny.
And thank you to Kate for helping me workshop that
Oh
monologue.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun. That was
yeah.
really fun.
Helped a lot with that. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so now moving on to, should we go back to Hello Young Lovers? Are we in a position to do that?
Sure. I think we all have
Brilliant.
the script now and we are good to go.
Excellent. Oh, hang on. Say that. Yeah. Okay, so I am Ken.
You are Ken.
Yeah.
Roxy is Rick. Sonia is Veronica, and I am Olivia.
Excellent.
With excellent stage directions from Barry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Exterior suburban home night. Rick and Valerie are at the end of the sidewalk leading up to the house.
Okay, we're actually doing this.
You nervous? I'm so nervous.
Well, yeah, but I think they'll be a great couple for a first swap.
How do you know they're on board?
Olivia keeps commenting on my body at work. That, and she's alluded to them having an unconventional lifestyle.
Oh yeah, they're swingers for sure.
Rick and Valerie kiss. Cut to interior living room night. Ken and Olivia are sat on the couch staring into each other's eyes and touching each other's faces.
I honor and respect you.
I honor and respect you. My love, your hands are quite sweaty. Are you anxious?
Just a bit. They sound so perfect for us. I just hope they'll be into our proposition.
Don't worry, darling. Valerie's pretty open-minded and Rick seems to go along with whatever she says.
But do you think they're game for the rough stuff? Some people seem amiable until the gags and instruments come out.
The key is to start off slowly. You know what adrenaline can do to the body.
I just don't want to get my hopes up. Sometimes you think it's a sure thing, and then once you ask, it's burn in hell, you godless psycho freaks.
Bit much if you ask me. It may not be traditional, but I've heard a lot of celebrities are dipping into cannibalism.
Ken approaches the drink cart with a cloth draped on it. He lifts the cloth to reveal various carving tools and proceeds to sharpen a butcher's knife.
Besides, it's not like we want to murder them. It would just be a little taste.
The doorbell rings. Ken covers up the tools and answers the door.
Hello. Come on in, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Olivia offers the couple the couch.
Thanks for coming over. Can I get anyone a drink?
Rick and Valerie smile and nod. Ken exits to the kitchen.
Valerie, you're looking so lean. Have you been working out?
Valerie gives Rick a knowing smile.
Just a couple times a week.
It shows. What a fine specimen you are.
Valerie giggles nervously.
Thanks. It feels good to be noticed.
Ken enters with a tray of drinks and hands them out. Rick takes a sip and coughs.
That's got a bit of a kick to it.
Just a little social lubrication. I made us all triples.
Ken begins inspecting bottles of wine on the drinks cart.
I was just telling Valerie how toned she looks.
You both do. Are you meat eaters or grass-fed?
Ken pulls out a bottle of red wine.
Sorry.
I meant vegan. Are you meat eaters or vegans?
Oh, we're vegetarians.
That works too.
And swaps the bottle of red wine for a bottle of white.
This is nice. We've wanted to have you for dinner for a long while now.
We didn't realize it was a dinner party. We ate before we came.
It's not a dinner party.
Ken sits down on a couch, tight next to Valerie. He licks his lips. Rick rubs his shoulder.
Rick, are you all right over there?
Just stiff. I play softball on the weekends, and I must have pulled a muscle.
I've got just the thing. Won't be a moment.
I may as well freshen up our beverages. Drink up, you two.
Rick and Valerie enthusiastically chug the rest of their drinks. Ken and Olivia disappear into the kitchen.
Wow, they're totally into us. Did you see how Ken cuddled right up?
I wonder how we proceed. Think I should make a bold move?
Let's follow their leads and be careful with those drinks or you won't be able to follow.
Olivia and Ken re-enter the room. Ken hands out drinks to everyone. Olivia walks behind Rick with a butter dish.
Take off your shirt, Rick. A little butter rub will take that strain right out.
Rick eagerly takes off his shirt and Olivia tenderly rubs in the butter. Rick unbuckles his belt. Ken walks up behind Valerie and gives her a long sniff.
God, you smell delicious. What is that intoxicating essence?
I'm not wearing anything. That's just me.
Amazing! You know how to whet an appetite.
Olivia licks her lips and bites into Rick's shoulder. He jumps up in pain and his pants fall down.
Oh, you bit me!
Why the hell are your pants off in front of my wife?
Rick, you're bleeding. We're not into BDSM. We just wanted to do a little swapping.
Swapping? Good God, we're not sex perverts.
Wait, if you weren't trying to have sex with us, what was it with all the compliments and alcohol?
We're cannibals. We invited you over here to see if you'd let us eat a little piece of you.
Nothing too big. Maybe just a sliver of calf or a bit of bicep.
Rick and Valerie look at each other in contemplation.
Heard Gwyneth Paltrow dabbles? It's pretty hip.
Maybe a small piece wouldn't hurt, but I was really excited to do a swap.
Olivia and Ken look at each other and nod.
You do this for us. I'll make out with Valerie for 10 minutes.
Well then, bon appetit.
Thank you, Barry.
Of course, thank you.
Very excellent.
There we go.
Great job,
Yes,
everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
very silly.
that's fun. Classic misunderstanding.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, right. All those swingers parties. Oh dear, this doesn't go the right way. So looking at the time, we've got time for shall we go on to so we've done haunting to losses weigh heavy?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Remind me which folder of our folders that is in.
It is in the Highwire folder.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sonia, am I doing, it says Jillian, am I Jillian and Grace or just
Yes.
Grace? Cool.
And Grace, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Kate, you'll play Lucy and Todd, and Amanda, you'll play Tanya, and then I'll play Marie.
Perfect.
Great.
Great. So, and are we gonna do? Sorry, I don't know if you've already said this, Barry. Can you? Have you got the script for the?
I didn't have the script to send over to
No.
Barry.
So we
Oh,
could,
okay.
yeah,
we'll
I can read.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, cool.
Cool.
We'll
There's
do it.
just the intro for this one. Yeah.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Cool. Okay. Interior church basement. A group of people sit in a circle in a room. There's a "You Are Not Alone" poster on the wall. Support group leader Marie calmly offers tissues to Todd, who's quietly weeping. Tanya leans over to Todd.
Are those curtains Alexander McQueen?
Thank you for being strong enough to come to bereavement support group tonight. Hi. Yes, would you like to go first?
Hi, my name is Grace. It's been a really hard month. I lost a big influence in my life. Damn, this sucks.
I know, Grace. It is not easy. You are strong. You are brave.
I am strong. I am brave. I lost my mentor, Dr. Fran. She practically raised me. She was like a second mom, and now she's gone.
Grace, she may be gone in the physical sense, but she is always there in your heart. Yes. Would you like to go next?
Hi, I'm Tanya. This is so hard, but I also recently lost a part of me that's been in my life since high school. It's
It's okay, Tanya. Go on.
It was my favorite J. Crew wool sweater until it shrunk in the wash. It all happened so quickly. Hot water came out, then it was too late, and now it's so small. It only fits my 4-year-old niece.
The good news is, Tanya, now that sweater lives on through your niece. Maybe not in the same form you knew it, but as a version of its past self, there for you to remember the good times together. Jillian, would you like to go next?
I also lost a part of me this week that practically raised me, made me who I am. My parents. This is so hard.
I know, Jillian. You are strong. You are brave.
I am strong. I am very brave. Okay, so my parents are moving, and they donated all my clothes, everything. Vogue just did a 7-page spread on a 90s fashion, and I literally had everything in it. Used to. Now it's gone forever.
So are the hundreds of dollars I'd fetch on Poshmark.
Jillian, remember, you can't get them back, but you can hold on to the memories you had together. Todd, welcome back. Would you like to go next?
I'm crushed. Another week, another loss. One moment I'm with the love of my life, and the next she's gone.
Todd, we're here with you.
It happened on the bridge. We were looking out at the water when a big gust of wind came and blew my beautiful fedora into the Thames. She was with me through so much. She was given to me by my dad, autographed by Paul McCartney, and now I'll never see her again.
Not in the physical world, Todd, but she is always with you in the spiritual realm.
Just don't check the virtual realm of Depop. That hat would be worth thousands.
Ah!
Oh, hi. Come on in, take a seat.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Don't worry at all. Welcome to our bereavement support group. Please share your name and what brings you here today.
My name is Lucy. I'm here because I lost my great aunt last week. I don't don't know if I can do this.
You can, Lucy. We are here for you.
I wasn't ready to say goodbye. I thought I would have more time.
It's never enough time.
It was supposed to be mine. I knew if I could just take it off.
You can do anything you put your mind to, Lucy.
I saw her coffin and felt the loss fully. There she was, wearing the vintage black Chanel suit she promised me.
Oh, I am so sorry for your loss. According to the vintage finds, that suit is worth $10,000.
Lucy, the grief you feel so strongly now will ebb and flow. You are strong. You are brave.
I am strong. I am brave.
The end.
Yay.
Yay, there we go. Oh my
That's
God,
us.
and I've lost all of my light in my room as we were going through. So now I'm literally just a shadow because I couldn't just get up and get the light. There we go. That's us. We've run out of time, and that is Naked Ramen. And those are some of our sketches that we wanted to show you and workshop with you. Yeah, it's been fun. And I'm going to go and turn a light on before I do some improv with Trash Kingdom. But thank you, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Or-
Wonderful show from Naked Ramen Sketch Comedy. As always, follow them online. They have plenty of amazing social media outlets that you can get more information and see wonderful shows. That was fun. Thanks for letting me participate as always. Always fun. As mentioned, yes, we're going to move from sketch into improv for the 3:00 Eastern daylight hour with the wonderful folks from Trash Kingdom, which is a Queen City global improv team. They are wonderful. I'm not going to speak too much. Let's welcome the folks of Trash Kingdom out to the stage.
We are Trash Kingdom, the international superstar global improv project team through Queen City Comedy. So excited to get to play for you today. We can quickly go around and say names, locations, pronouns if we want, and then popcorn it over to someone else. I'm Chris in Seattle. I'm going to popcorn it over to Sonia.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm Sonia in Boise. I'll pass it on to Vera. Oh,
I'm muted. No, that's not my name. I'm Vera. I'm in London, England, and I'd like to pass it on to Roxy.
Hello. I hope you're not sick of me. I'm Roxy, she, her in Virginia, and I'm going to pass it over to Desi.
Hello, I am Desi. I am in Brussels, Belgium, and I have fever. But I'm here
so-
because I love improv and I love Trash Kingdom.
Yay!
Yay.
We're glad you're here. I'm sorry you're not.
Kate! What's your name, Kate?
My name is Kate, and I've just about had enough time to get up, turn on a light, and sit back down. Hi.
You're in fact well lit.
I am Kate, and I am calling from London, England, and at least now I am illuminated.
So we need like a word or a question to get going. Hey Barry, do you got anything for us?
Yeah, how about a word? How about the word of illustrator?
Illustrator. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
That makes me think of how I fancy myself as an illustrator, even though I've never illustrated anything. I'm like, I can do that. I'll write a children's book and I'll just draw these little pictures and that'll be me set for the rest of my life. I'll just live on an island with the royalties of my book. which is so arrogant, right? Like people train and go to art school or practice like and do their 10,000 hours or whatever. Is anyone else like wildly arrogant based on nothing?
No, sometimes you're just born with a talent, Vera. So if you have that talent, then you go for it. If you don't, then maybe don't, because no.
Do you mean that her talent is arrogancy or the illustrating?
That is a talent, yeah. Oh well, I actually, I always thought, still do a bit, that I think I can sing. Now I have got to the point where I do realize that it's like I can sing, I can hold a note, I've got a strong voice, I can even harmonize. I'm very good at harmonizing. I'm just going to put it out there, but the sound of my voice is not very nice. It's not very nice. So it's kind of like, everyone here, I mean, this is quite funny to compare myself to her, but does everyone here know what Mel C's voice sounds like?
I'm not familiar with this individual.
Okay. Well, anyone that does or listen afterwards, it's that. Basically, that is what my voice sounds like, but like worse, like, less kind of pop as her. So
can you teach me about this? I don't know. Is this like a pop culture thing that everyone knows about? But if I'm late to it, I want to know.
Oh no, so
She's
Mel
part of
C,
Spice
Girl is one of the Spice Girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
sorry.
one?
Wait, which Spice Girl?
So Mel
Very
C,
Spice.
Sporty.
Mel C.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sporty.
Okay.
Sporty.
Okay, never mind. Yes, I'm
the
familiar.
The thing about her is she's very breathy. Like she's like, ha, 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 and like that's what everyone says mine's like, and it's like, and then I hadn't bullets, like that, and that's basically. And this one time I was on holiday when I was I was probably about 18. And I did like a karaoke competition thing, and it happened to be caught on video. And I think that was really the turning point for me, watching it back, going, oh, that's what I sound like. And it was Get Into the Groove by Madonna. And you know that beginning bit where it goes, you can dance for inspiration. Come on, come on. And I didn't know that the words then were, it goes, I'm waiting. And then it goes, dun, 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 and goes into it. And I was literally reading the words and I was like, come on. You can dance for inspiration. Come on. I'm waiting. And it was just it was so bad. And then I was like, get into the groove, and then like I've had the piss taken out of me ever since for that. So yeah, I thought I could sing. I have come to terms with the fact that it's like, yes, I can technically, but it doesn't sound very nice.
But even when you compare yourself to someone as a way of saying like, oh, isn't this an example of how I'm not so great? You're comparing yourself to a Spice Girl who has made their living off of music, who people voluntarily listen to.
Yeah, so there we go. We've tripped right over to Vera again, and that's probably arrogance.
But honestly, I think that Mel C was the only one who kind of was able to sing something from the Spice Girls.
Yeah, but like her voice doesn't actually sound nice, does it? Like when you actually pinpoint it. So that's the thing. I mean, we're like, that's the best of a bad bunch, really, isn't it?
If these Spice Girls are watching this improv show right now,
I love
please
you.
know that you have
I love
some
you.
dedicated fans who saw your movie in theaters.
I love that movie. Spice World.
Yeah.
You know, we tend to kind of mock the things we love the most, and of course I love the Spice Girls. And Mel C, I loved your album. I'm really now thinking, oh my god, if she's watching, I don't want
I have her album. Honestly.
Yeah, it was a good album, wasn't it? It was a good album.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a Spice Girls shirt currently in their possession?
No, but you know that all of the Spice Girl like fashion, and that era is really fashionable now. And you remember the buffalo shoes, the big fat
Yes.
and I had a pair of those as well on another holiday. I was wearing those in a pencil skirt, and I was at the top of a grassy hill, and there was like a little dent, and because I had those shoes on, I fell out. This was just as we were going out for the night, and I like tumbled and like rolled down the hill.
Oh no, were you okay?
Yeah, I was fine, just a bit like my ego was bruised massively. You know,
Oh.
my arrogant ego.
Oh, arrogant ego. On that note,
Let's see some
we can do
scenes.
some
Let's
I
see
think
some
so.
scenes.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm watching this improv show and they are amazing.
Oh my God, Mel C. If we ever have a reunion, we're going to have to ask them to sing backup for us.
Oh my gosh, of course, Posh. That is brilliant. Oh,
You know, since I'm always with David and we have 70 million children, I really
beautiful children.
don't really have the time to sing, but I've heard these girls and oh my God, the breathy one. She just takes my breath away,
Oh my gosh, you took the words right out of my mouth. She's like a young me.
I see it. I see it. I mean, not really. She's not really the Adidas sporty wearing type of. She doesn't have that jumper look.
No.
I mean, a pencil skirt and those platforms. Gosh, divine.
Oh, it's time that we bring back our magic to the world. I think it's what everyone's been wanting.
It has. I mean, Prince William will not stop DMing me. So I think it is. We should
Mom?
hold audition.
Mom,
Yes.
I was invited to perform in this improv show called Spice Girls Offspring. Can I get some of your old clothes?
Darling, of course you can. Of course you can. But don't stretch it out because mommy will be very cross with you. Okay?
I'm not size 0 like you, but I will do my best.
You are
Okay, darling.
beautiful, darling.
You are beautiful. I didn't mean to body shame you, love. I didn't. Really didn't.
No, I know you didn't.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
All right, number 4.
Edit. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with me at the bookstore. Yeah, I'm glad that we're like getting to know each other better as friends, and I feel like I should tell you that besides the fact that like I have a best-selling book and it's like taking up the whole window here with all the copies of the book, I'm like not really an author. Like, I suck at this.
You're not really an author?
It's like this thing I've been telling people, and I have to stop doing that.
Gary, I'm only here because you said you're an author and I like books. So I don't think this friendship's gonna work.
I'm glad you could be truthful with me about this.
Yeah, I'm very truthful and I like books. Those are the 2 defining characteristics of me.
Yeah, I mean, I love books too, and when I look at what Dostoevsky did and Tolstoy, I'm just kind of left feeling like, well, I didn't do anything close to that, so obviously I'm not an author.
Yeah, you should just give up.
You're speaking my inner monologue to me.
Welcome. So, like, which Dostoevsky is your favorite?
The brothers. I'm sorry. It's in the wrapper, but I'm just gonna break open these tissues.
Oh my God! What? Stop touching the book like that. Gary.
Look, here's the thing. I know we're never gonna see each other again because I'm not like good enough at writing books for us to be friends. But I have to tell you that any time in the past where I've told someone like, oh, I don't think of myself as an author, they'd be like, you've made over $4 million just from writing books. Obviously you're an author, stop being an idiot. And you're the first person to tell me, no, you're right about your deepest fear about yourself.
Are you having a breakdown right now here in the library?
If I was an author, I would write about it.
Oh my gosh. Shush.
Edit.
Oh, God. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. It's really good to see you both. God, there's two of you interviewing me. Yeah, I'm here for the interview for the brain surgeon position that you've got going.
Yeah, we were really interested in your qualifications, specifically that you can make an excellent cappuccino.
Yeah, I can, because it was when I was making the cappuccino that I just thought, wow, I make such a great cappuccino. You know what I'd be really good at, I reckon? Brain surgery. And I thought I
Yes.
could do that.
Well, we saw your audition tape and how you stirred the spoon just once clockwise, and we just
Yeah.
said, "Those are the hands. Those are the hands we need for the brain."
Tag out everyone except Kate. Okay, so we're filming a brain surgery audition tape. You've got a mock brain on the table. You've got a coffee cup, and you've got a spoon.
Yes. Okay. Are you gonna give me an action? Yeah.
Go. Now, as if a herd of deer are running toward you into the moonlight.
Oh dear.
Now, amongst one of the deer, you recognize one of them as your father.
Oh dear, father, it's you.
Breathtaking cut. We've got it.
Tag out Chris. Tag out Chris. Okay, lesson number 1. What does cappuccino mean?
Yeah, thank you. I'm not sure. Can you just tell me? I just want to know. I know it's something to do with frothing.
You have to choose. Is it type of shoe?
Shoe.
Is it type of animal?
Yeah.
Is it type of fruit?
Yeah.
So choose.
Oh,
those are the options.
Yeah, they're the only options. It's a shoe, isn't it? It's a shoe.
Wrong.
Cappuccino. Shino.
Wrong.
Does he? Yes. Welcome to the set of Cafe Anatomy. It's a fast-paced environment, but it's not brain surgery, so.
Thank God. I'm just sorry, I'm really just reading my script. There's a lot to learn here, isn't there? There's quite a lot to learn.
You're gonna have to know cappuccino, macchiato, latte, doppio.
Yeah. And I've heard as well, I think this is the thing, I'm really sorry, we might need a specialist to come in on this one, but it's latte and not latte, because Italian people, which I think is the ones that invented it, they said a latte, and it's not latte. So have we got the consultant here for
oh my gosh. Honey, we can get you anyone. I love your dedication to this part.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, the consultant is the consultant.
Yeah, cappuccino means drinking with love. I love.
Yeah, thank you. And latte, is it latte or latte?
Is drinking with love.
Oh, okay.
I'm your breath coach, so just breaths in between each vowel.
Love and love.
Edit. Well, I mean, I started this fan club for Coffee Anatomy just because, like, you know, I don't know, kind of like older Gen Z. Like, I never really got into the whole like online fan fiction thing. I'd rather like, you know, like talk it through with a buddy, IRL.
I'm glad you called me, Philip, because no one takes Coffee Anatomy seriously. Not even in, the fandom world. They all just like grinds and, they just want to talk smut. They just talk about how bold it is and how rich, but I'm here to talk about everything else about it.
I know there's so much to Coffee Anatomy, there's like the cinematography and like, the actors, obviously they're like so emotional, but like they're holding it back and then they're giving it everything.
Oh my gosh. There's nobody like the foreigners that do it, like over there in Italia, they like, oh my gosh, they got so much passion. I wish to go there. It's like the Mecca for like all of coffee.
No, seriously. Like, they filmed on location the season 2 season finale of Coffee Anatomy. They did it in Milan. And I just thought, like, why does everyone want to retire in Florida when Milan is there?
Obviously, they don't understand their life choices because, Florida is for people who like shitty weather and Milan is for real people who like coffee. And if you think, like I hear all these people get up in the morning and they're like, I just had a cup of coffee. I'm like, just one? Amateurs.
And liars.
Hello. I was just sitting just behind you and I'm an IRL troll. And I heard what you're saying, and I think you're stupid, and you don't know what you're talking about, coffee wise.
Go suck on a whole bean.
Take a coffee filter and shove it
up yours,
troll.
Edit. Oh my god! So I used to many years ago, I had an Italian boyfriend, and he would no, it's not good. He used to really criticize my Italian pronunciation, right? He would totally have done the latte thing. Also, he was like, no one drinks cappuccino after breakfast. Cappuccino is a breakfast drink. You're not allowed to have it any other time of the day. And he was like such a caricature of a guy. He would sort of go, oh babe, can you get me some cigarettes? And I'll be like, okay. But then but you need to change your outfit because you can't go. Because we were in Milan, he's Milanese, and he was like, no, you need to look nicer to go buy me some cigarettes that I don't have, I can't use my own legs. But I always just remember that ridiculousness of you're not allowed to drink cappuccino unless it's breakfast time.
No, seriously. Okay, besides the fact that obviously he's like a jerkwad, a-hole loser, number one, I would love for this guy to be transplanted into New Jersey, northern New Jersey, circa approximately year 2000, back when they were still serving the like enormous carafes of coffee, get it like unlimited, and where people are drinking coffee like up past like midnight at like a 24-hour diner, and to have someone who's only ever lived in the US but has like one Italian grandparent explain to him what it means to be Italian. I would just love for him to go.
Also, it's always breakfast time somewhere.
Right?
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that.
There you go.
Amen.
There you go. Something that I've got a bit of an issue with as well is I don't know whether this is international, that like yummy mummies and like posh, people that are going out, that it's not posh, it's not, but basically that their children and their babies can have babycinos.
What?
Yeah, is that an international thing?
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on first. What's the definition of yummy mummy?
Oh, so yummy mummies are like the kind of like real suburban kind of like they've all like dressed up to the nines to like take their kids out or pick them up
Okay.
from school, and
They don't have jobs, right? Usually they don't have.
oftentimes they don't have jobs, and it's kind of like, it's not really like the Towie kind of like Essex, like really kind of dolled up like that. It's not them, it's like kind of the ones that are like just a bit like down from them, but like normally richer, so their like partners have got like really good jobs, and they might work from home like occasionally or whatever, but they're like freelance, and then
Oh yeah, they might be an interior designer.
yeah,
They're
exactly.
usually bottle blonde, like
yeah,
like stud earrings. Maybe like no, not as cool as you, Kate.
Kate,
black
you're a rock
glasses.
star.
And they're all, it's just like the yummy mummy brigade of like, it's kind of with the perfect stroller and the perfect like everything, like they look really cool. And then they're like, if you go to brunch or any cafes on weekdays, like they're there with their kids that are too young for school, and stuff like that. And like this baby chino thing has come in, because it's like, obviously it's great that people now can afford to like just take their kids to cafes every day and like give them vegan food or give them organic, like really great stuff. I mean, great if you can do that, but when you're like, oh, this is getting so up its own arse, and like just like this mum like, can I get a baby chino for this one please? And you're like, oh, shut up. And it's basically just frothed milk in a little tiny espresso cup or whatever, I think.
No, the bullshit.
no,
It's not a baby chino. It's just freaking milk in a cup.
Well,
Exactly, right?
Having worked in a cafe, basically it's the cafe is monetizing the milk that's been overheated and overfrothed that you cannot use anymore. So you sell it. Not only can you sell it as baby chino, but you can do it as a puppuccino for like dogs.
Oh yes, I was going to say there's
Cappuccino.
definitely got to be a dog version of it as well.
I worked at Starbucks, and that was very popular. The people coming through the drive-through with their little dog and like, can I get the puppuccino?
Oh my god! So that's not
Yeah.
bad for a dog to have like milk.
It is bad. It
It
is.
is bad.
It sounds
It's
Yeah.
definitely not good for a dog.
Maybe
ill-advised.
Yeah, maybe that's like someone taking down overly rich middle class people from the inside by like poisoning them.
Leave the dogs out of it.
I know, right? Just deal with the children.
That's our message for all the children watching. The children of the Spice Girls. The show's for you.
I'm
Okay, so-
speechless.
That is a thing that happens. I think Starbucks is really big with like pushing their demographic even younger. And not that I hang out around a lot of babies, but when I went to the dance studio, like every child had a Starbucks something, and I'm like, y'all don't find that disgusting? Like, number one, I find like coffee disgusting now. Like, I cannot imagine as a child being like, oh my God, I just want a macchiato.
Mhm,
Yeah, I feel like if like a especially like a legitimately like small child, like a 4-year-old, if they're like, oh yeah, my favorite drink is espresso, it's like a red flag. It's like an across the board red flag. Like, monitor this small person.
I want to see scenes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Woof, 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 woof. Hey, Fido. Hey, Jesse. Listen, right? We are gonna overthrow our owners. All right? It's time. I'm sick of it. Right? I'm sick of it. Do you know what I'm sick of the most? Puppuccino.
Oh. They make
What's that
my
about?
it makes my tummy rumble.
I lost my tail. I lost my tail.
You've lost your tail? What, through it having puppuccinos?
I cannot find it anymore. See? It's not there.
Oh, no, babes, it's there. Look. No, oh, look, it's there. No, down, round, down. Oh, we have to do this every time, don't we? It's there. It's the back. It's at the back. Oh, don't worry.
I thought she lost the tail because she pooped too hard from the puppuccino.
No, her tail's there, but she's a bit dim. She doesn't ever know that it's actually there. She just keeps.
I think I pooped my tail.
Oh no! Oh God, no! Look, we've got to have a bit of brains about us to be able to.
Squirrel!
Edit. So, I want everyone to vote for me for senior class president because number one, I hang out with lots of babies.
Oh.
I saw you yesterday at Cafe Bonart with your little baby friend and their baby Chino.
Yes, that was Riley. That is a baby of a neighbor, and I just like plucked him out of the brownstone and went for a baby Chino.
That's so cute. I think you should vote for me because I do after school volunteering at the nursery and I look after 20 babies. It's not just one baby out of a brownstone. I have 20 babies.
In all fairness, I was banned from the nursery because I tried to bring them too many copies of Vogue magazine. I don't know why I should be persecuted for trying to get babies to step it up.
Oh my God, Vogue is so last decade. I bring the wallpaper.
Yeah, like I was like, I basically tried to introduce baby stilettos, stiletto shoes, okay, and I took them to my local nursery and I was like, look at these things, right? They're like Milano Blahniks, they're like tiny teeny ones that I designed, and just because the baby fell on her head and did have concussion, apparently that's not good. And I was like, but fashion.
Everyone, the person who just spoke to you, this great baby fashion change maker, is my running mate for VP here. This is Clarissa. We are making babies more fashionable.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You are going to have some injuries along the way, and you are going to have some falls, and you are going to have people that are against you. But like, hello, hasn't that been the way with everything? Like penicillin, like, you know, people didn't believe in that, and like people thought, oh, like that's like a drug, and it's like, yeah, it is, and it's going to really help people. So like think of that, and like electricity and stuff, you know, people are like, oh, it's witches work, you know, and it's like not. So like a baby stiletto, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to brag or something, but I invented the breast beer.
Oh my God.
And
my
Starbucks bought it.
What?
Oh my God. Breast beer.
That's innovation. I thought I was cool when I was signing up babies for mortgages, you know?
Edit.
Kimmy, I think I should wake her up.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But she needs the sleep.
Does she though? She's missing on so much. The whole world is like at her fingertips.
Oh my god.
She's here sleeping.
Oh, like yesterday when we found that amazing coffee shop.
I know the one. College and Avenue, it was
Oh my gosh.
decadence.
Collagen in your coffee. It's like you don't need to inject it into your skin when it's in your coffee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. And Kimmy just slept through the whole. Oh hi. Oh hi, sleepyhead.
there. Oh, honey.
Oh
No. Okay.
No. Okay, fine.
Natasha, I just like we're all best friends, but I feel closer to you if I'm being honest.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Samantha.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you and I can have a conversation together,
about like deep stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, not the. Oh, she's having the waking nightmares.
Yeah.
And oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Kimmy,
gosh.
Kimmy, honey,
Kimmy.
Kimmy. It's oh, honey. Okay, you gotta stop drinking coffee during the day. Okay.
During the night,
Mhm.
I cried in my sleep. I cried.
Oh, honey. I
It
know.
was horrible. It was
I know.
horrible. The most horrible is that I don't remember my dream.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Sweetie.
gosh. I hate when that happens. I feel for you.
Well, the movie is over, so we should probably like get out of the theater. We've been here for, I know.
It's a
Listen.
long time. 3
but-
hours.
Oh no, Kimmy. Hey,
Kimmy.
look, Natasha. It's
Yes.
just
Samantha.
that when we are hanging out together, I feel like I can tell you whatever's on my mind, and right now I'm just going.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Just tell me. Just
Okay,
tell me.
fine. Yeah, I'm going through that thing with Paul, and it's really hard. Yeah.
I know. I mean,
Geometry.
Oh my God.
Kimmy.
Kimmy.
This. Okay, no, she's
Honey.
out again. She's
No,
out.
okay.
All
We
right.
can just.
Well, yeah, she's fine. It's fine. You know what you should do with Paul? Dump his
Yeah.
ass. Take his Melanie's ass back to Milan and just say, get out.
Oh my
Get out.
gosh. Oh, I know you're right. Like he tells me that I can't have a cappuccino in the morning if it's after breakfast. And I just.
What do you do when you have breakfast for dinner? What do you do?
Right. That's an excellent question. That's why you are my friend, and Kimmy
Stop. Kimmy.
is.
Oh, she's drooling. She's drooling. This is a
Edit.
very
Okay, so big congratulations, on getting hired to work at Francesco's Bistro. It's obviously a 3 Michelin star restaurant, so congratulations.
Grazie. Thank you.
Yep, so you're like very good at following instructions for putting together the different recipes, so you need to know that the number 1 recipe lately for us is the tomazzini lasagna.
Tomazzini lasagna.
Yes. Okay. And so
That's tomato, is it?
this is tomato based. Yeah, that's right. It's our most popular item. It goes for over 50 pounds. Okay. And so basically what we do is we have a sack of tomatoes in the back of the refrigerator. We wait until they go bad. Then we play a little in-office game of a little bit of the tomato soccer. After we kick them a good, we put them in a pot, oregano, serve.
Papa,
My child.
you are teaching the new staff member your stupid recipe.
Oh,
Again.
it's not stupid. It sounds interesting.
A tomato lasagna.
Yes, but the thing is can I just say that I really
No, you do not speak. This is between me and my papa.
Oh, okay.
One
Maybe-
day I take over all this, and you are handing me this tomato shit on the plate.
My dear Luigi, you and I both know that it is steaming boiled shit. It is so bad. Nobody should eat it. It should be illegal. And yet, the sales just from the tomazzini lasagna have gone to pay for your Lamborghini.
How dare you talk about my Lamborghini in that way? You see, you are telling this criticism of me in front of a total stranger. You, what is your name?
It's Alfie.
Alfie.
Alfie, you may as well know that this is the day-to-day of work that I am.
Okay.
Alfie, are you ready to work like this in a family environment?
Yes, I do need to know a few more bits of information about your recipes and how they are made, because that one sounded quite interesting with the reusing of tomatoes and kicking them around on the floor. So
Yes, Papa. You see? You kick the tomatoes and you step on them like you are playing some rubbish football.
You are right, Luigi.
Listen, I came here with my fiance to eat delicious food. I've been waiting for my cheddar for 15 minutes. If I don't get it immediately, I'm putting ketchup in the spaghetti.
Means it.
This is the thing. I just think there's too many people in this kitchen now, too many cooks, because I actually I'm from the Food Health and Safety Office. I think you've mistaken me for somebody else. I'm here to look at the food hygiene standards, and really you've just openly told me that you get tomatoes out of the fridge and that your bestseller is something that you kick around on the floor, tread on and use
We
all over-
stomp on it. We stomp on it. That is the traditional way. We stomp on it with our toes.
Yes,
Is that your nonna?
It's a tradition from a nonna.
Nonna, I have great respect for you, but unfortunately in 2022 we cannot pass this as hygienic.
Papa?
Ophelia, come here. Try. Tell me that's not the best sauce you ever put in your mouth.
Oh, please don't put that in your mouth. Please, I mean, there's nothing else I should be concerned about, is there? There's no other recipes that involve any other kind of, not just straight from clean.
We strain the mozzarella with the hair of our armpit. It is
It is a specialty. It's
natural oil.
delicacy.
Edit.
Would you like some French tips or something in red? Who did your nails last time? I just I can do both of you, don't worry.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so I'd like some French tips, please, because I want to be French.
Uh-huh. Okay. In Italy? Okay. We have Italian cappuccino tips if you prefer that.
Oh, yeah,
But
I was trying to be different, but yeah, if you've got the cappuccino tips, oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Lovely.
How do you usually handle pain?
Pain? Jenny?
Yes.
Jenny, have we come to the right place here to get our nails done? When you say pain, oh, you mean like, is it like sometimes you file a bit too hard and it nips at the cuticle?
I mean like boiling.
Is it fashionable? Is this what everyone's doing?
You cannot even imagine.
Oh, who has a celebrity done it? I think I've heard a celebrity's done it. Should we just, if it's fashionable, let's do it.
Yes, she did it. Yes.
Oh, yeah, her. I
Yeah.
love her.
I mean, you know her.
Great.
We're in Italy.
Jenny, yeah, should we do it?
Yeah, I think do like the Italians, you know? Rome was made from the pain of nail salons or something like that.
Yeah.
Losing my time right now? Are you just losing my time right now? I have more clients coming. Celebrities.
Sorry, in England, it's more of a social thing. When you get your nails done, you can normally chat with the person that you came with.
So you expect for me to do your nails, to boil your fingers, and to do the small talk?
Oh, you're actually boiling our fingers?
Of course.
We have some tea while this.
Okay, I can do tea, I can do cappuccino, I can do frappuccino. Just make your choice.
Oh, I'll have a latte, please.
Ooh, I would love a latte too.
Tag out everyone. Dear Yelp. I went to get my nails done and I'm giving a 4 out of 5 because so my nails there are nails on my, we can consider them appendages. My fingers proper are ostensibly part of some kind of like stew at this point. I am obviously like typing with kind of like the corner of like the pointiest corner of each wrist. But I feel like number one, they did a good job. They did what I asked them to do, and like I have not had Earl Grey tea in like a long time. Like so yummy.
Tag out, Chris. Dear TripAdvisor, I wanted to write to you, and when I say write to you, I obviously mean I've got a Sharpie just in my elbow crease, and I'm just there. Just because I think that sometimes El Cappuccino Death is a nail salon is given a bad rap. And really, I loved it for its authenticity, because the owner really did show us the true meaning of cappuccino and about the boiling of liquids, and we really did get a lovely souvenir from our trip, or lack of something as a souvenir. Because I've got no fingers. Thank you.
Edit.
Yeah,
so that just made me think about like, it made me think about how like businesses, especially small businesses, like they do have this very legitimate concern where like, they want to provide good customer service. They want people to have a good experience. Like not only for the sake of their business, but also so that like people don't write a negative review. And like as a customer, I'm like cognizant of this potential power, but I never use it. Like if I'm in a place, like if I'm in a in a restaurant or whatever, and if I'm like, I don't know, I think like in those moments I'm more like deferential and I just kind of like acquiesce to what's going on. And part of me wishes that I could be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go online, I'm gonna write a review, take out my revenge. And I'm just curious, like, what y'all's experiences with that kind of thing.
Oh, I have to say things there and then because I just think it's unfair if people haven't been told there and then what's wrong, and then and sometimes people like hide behind like they'll go home and then write like a really horrible review, and those people will be like, if you just said when you were there what the problem was, then I could have helped you. And the thing is, because I've worked in customer services like nearly my whole life, I know what that's like, and it's really annoying. And also because I give good customer service and always have, and I have high expectations and live my life with kind of, you know, high quality control with things, it's kind of like I expect that if you're paying, and like these days you're giving away, everything costs so much money and you're giving away your money, that if something is shit and it's been rubbish, and it's the afternoon, isn't it, there? It's 8:49 p.m. here, so I swore. Yeah, so it's kind of like if it's rubbish and people are taking advantage and you're just paying money, I do not accept that. And it's kind of like, and I will say something, but I'm not that, but then again, I'm not that person that's like, excuse me, this is rubbish. It's more like, can I just point out like this is, and I'll only do it if it's just ridiculous, like, because people sit there and put up with it, and it's just like, why are you putting up with, all you have is a tiny bit of like cringe, embarrassment of that initial thing of like, and I've got up and walked out of a restaurant like before when I'm kind of like, no, I just feel this is not going to be a good environment, and you might have got some water and some bread on the table, but other people will just be like, we can't get up now, we can't leave, and I'm like, no, sorry, this, you only live once, like, and I'm not spending, I know this is going to be rubbish. So that's my experience. And yeah, recently I've just got us a whole new like free evening of like dinner and drinks and stuff like that to go back to this place, because it was absolutely ridiculous, our time there, of like every element, and it was like, this is utterly ridiculous. But dealt with in the right way, they were like, we'd love for you to come back and like experience what I think that we can really offer.
Are you going to go back if it was so
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's a new place, and I was going on the soft launch kind of thing, where it's then like 50% off food. So you know, when you're like, right, I know this is a new place and it's a soft launch and I'm already paying 50% less, so I know that it's going to be rough around the edges probably, but hopefully not. And then the fact that I felt the need to complain after knowing that I was paying 50% less, that is why I'm kind of pointing out how bad it was. So yeah, but it's like, because it was just a ridiculous chain of events, that yeah, of course I'm going to go back and just be like, yeah, I'd love to come back and it be brilliant, of course. So yeah,
I love your confidence, Kate. I think that if I complained at a restaurant and then went back and felt that they recognized me, that I would have maybe a paranoid but still a fear of them messing with the food, maybe with their spit or something else.
No, because it's the way you do it. If you're just an awful person and you're complaining and being horrible and arrogant, then yeah, you're definitely going to get your food spat in. But like, if you're literally like, you cannot ignore that they didn't have pretty much like everything on the menu, and then it like didn't come, and then it was this and it was this and it was this, and it was comedy. It was comedy. But yeah, so yeah, I'll never be horrible about it.
I was not horrible about my coffee being not very warm. And apparently it's a fashion in certain places to not give you hot coffee, right? So there's this cafe called Notes, and they were like, no, you don't want to have it too hot. I particularly wanted a hot one. I'm a pleb, so I wanted a hot drink. And two, I asked very nicely. And Kate, they were not nice back, Kate.
No.
they stood behind the counter and laughed at me.
Oh,
And I was like, I'm never coming back, but I want my hot coffee.
Oh my God. Yeah. And I totally get you on that, because it is up to us. If we want a hot coffee, yes, I think that coffee is meant to be served at like room temperature or whatever. But it's like you just pay £4 for this little thing and you literally take a sip and it's cold. No. So if you ask for extra hot, you might be a Philistine, but that's your prerogative because you're paying for it. You know what I mean? Because I say extra hot a lot of the time, because it's like you take a sip of something. So then they would just utter, yeah, armpits.
Wait, what's wrong with having a hot beverage?
I
Well,
think like, is it like if you burn the coffee or like the milk
yeah,
destroys the, I don't know,
yeah,
the full body flavor,
Yeah.
whatever.
it's
yeah.
too hot.
It's all of that, like,
I'll
yeah,
share
contentious
just
stuff.
on the topic of expectations and reviews. I did the only time I feel like I was also like just honest, because I rented an Airbnb that said it had 2 rooms, and what it had, 2 bedrooms. What it had was one room and an attached garage with a bunk bed, not finished, mind you, an attached garage with that you had to, in the winter, you had to walk around, and it was not finished and very cold. And so I just wrote, I was like, well, I was a bit surprised. And they responded and were like, we've worked so hard. Will you please take this down? And I was just like, I don't want someone else to come and be completely surprised. It was wild.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
On that note,
yeah.
on that note, should we do some scenes? Because we got 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hello, I am here for the organic sauna experience. I paid $9.99, so it's the highest price. I want to.
We purchased our most expensive package, and we keep the sauna at a very nice, just 20 degrees.
So should I put my jacket on?
However we do this because it's how you can best feel the sauna.
Yeah, I understand it's organic and it's good for the environment, but I really, really, really like my sauna hot.
Yes, and we like for our patrons to get the full experience, and we find 20 degrees to be the best temperature.
I'm not a penguin.
Edit. Hi. All right. Hey. Look. Okay. Look. Obviously, you know me because I was your Airbnb host. Okay. And I had your address from your payment information, so I've come to your home because I need you to take down your.
Go on, man. This is perfect for my vlog. Go on. But I speak it because I have no fingers. I went to a new place. It's amazing.
All right. Well, first off, I just want to tell you that, I put a whole lot of effort into raking the leaves in my backyard into the shape of a castle. And so when I said that I had an outdoor castle for outdoor sleeping, I feel like I was being honest.
Well, yeah, of course. But as Jerry Howell, that's just not going to cut it. Do you know who my husband is? I know I lost my accent, but he's Formula One, baby. He's Red Bull, okay? How do you think we're supposed to, sleep outside? It's a little misleading. Like, the nail salon I went to did not mislead me. They said it in the fine print. We'll chop off fingers.
Fair enough. And I've been to that same nail salon, so I'm right there with you.
Okay.
That all being said,
Listen, I have a deal for you. Okay, so how about I tell my subscribers and everybody who follows me about your cute, quaint camping ground. It's really a camping ground.
I have an extra large cat that I'm telling everyone is a pony because my cat is so elegant.
Well, I'm an elegant human being. I would have loved to see that. And no, you did not take your time to show me that, okay? What would Posh do, okay? What would Posh do? She wouldn't stand for this shit. Or Mel C. Or Mel C.
Look, it only hurts so bad because my favorite movie is Spice Woman.
For that, I'll give you.
Hi, Gary. Oh my God, hi.
Oh my God.
I hear, is this the guy you were telling me about the, that Airbnb guy?
That's the one. You know it.
Oh, yeah, because in Vogue, this last week, it was saying about getting back to nature. And it was saying it's gonna be the new thing to stay on a camping ground.
It's a castle.
Okay.
Okay, and also, oh my God, you're such a character. I'm gonna get you a TV deal because you are the next Tiger King, let me tell you.
And that's our show.
And that's our-
Yeah. Yeah, Kate, yeah, Desi, yeah, Sonia, Vera, yeah, Roxy. Thank you, Barry and
Yeah, Chris.
Highwire. We've
Thanks,
been
Highwire.
tracking
And Bear.
Yes. Thank you for having us, Highwire. Everyone have
Thank
a
you,
great
Highwire.
holiday weekend if you're celebrating.
Bye.
Yeah.